Hello everybody, my name is Dude, and welcome to the video review of the Transformers Dark of the Moon Voyager class, Deluxe class Bumblebee. I keep saying Voyager class because that's what I'm used to, is them being Voyager classes, but this is a Deluxe class. Yeah. Let me angle this real quick, that way I can actually have a better reach of the figure. I'm using my iPad to record. Ignore SpongeBob in the background. That's always been my favorite show, still is. This is meant to be like some kind of, you know how like every single movie adaptation they've done like this random recolor or different figure as a different variation of Bumblebee. This is one of them. This one though I consider the original, even though it's not, because this vehicle mode is just but it looks pretty good, but the robot mode looks pretty good, and it's more spot on than any other Deluxe class figures I've seen. Matter of fact, I'm wanting to review the robot mode so bad, I'll transform it back to this, and we'll review it after the robot mode. So, on with the transformation. First thing you want to do is come down here to the tires, flip them out until they're touching the doors. You're going to want to come up here, flip these up until they untab out. You're going to want to flip out the back. Yeah. Okay, hold this down so that way you can get better leverage, and flip these up. You want to flip them up as far as you can without breaking them, but enough to get you enough, like, angle it, to give you a good angle to flip these down. But that's not what you want to do yet. You're going to want to flip the other door up. Now you want to come down here to the bottom. And the arms, you want to flip them up and bring them down. Okay. Next up, you'll want to flip these down a little bit. Angle this back and bring it up. Right here. And then you're going to want to actually take this whole top and flip it up. Now, I'm going to have to... Here, let me bring this up. Not sure how well that'll do. Looks like it'll work. No, it won't, because it's in the way. Right. Here. How am I going to prop this up? Get you. Let me get here. I'm gonna have to move this over a little so that way I can get a better view. Okay. You got all this stuff. You're gonna want to come up here. These pieces flip up. You're gonna want to grab them, bring them up, and pull them out as far as you can. Wait, crap! I'm missing a step. Bring that up. Pull this down. Next step, you're gonna. Okay, now let me go back to this. Hold these in front as much as you can. Now you want to bring this down until you can't. It doesn't make an audible snap, but you can feel when it's popped into place. Next, we're going to come back down to this piece, flip it back in. And then it's got two little pegs on each side. There are grooves on the bottom that peg into it. So you're going to peg them in. This one on mine, anyway, doesn't actually peg in all too well. Still pegs in. Now let me move this up and get it out of the way. Come down here to the feet. Flip them out so that way they detach from these. Flip these up. That way this piece is angled with the leg. Flip them out. Get a good grip on this and the whole... Here, flip out the foot against the tire real quick. And then you're going to want to flip this out. Then take the back end. My opinion, it's best to push it into the leg until it can't anymore, so that way when you're bending the knee, it doesn't separate from the actual knee when you're bending it at the knee. Come down here, angle the feet. Actually, that's a step saved for last. Let me get this. Put that out. Flip this down. Ah, crap. Yeah, this piece, when it flips down, it actually snaps into place. Get it in place so that way it's not pushing up against anything. And then take this back piece. So that way it's in that position. Okay. Straighten out the feet real quick. Oh wait, hold on. Come to this back piece. Let me get the arm out of the way. I don't know how well you can see it. There, you see that little slit in between, that little pushed in bit in the spine? This little peg right here goes right into that little slit. And then you come up here. There's a tab right here. The tab's up here. You flip this down. You push it down right there. Then you take this. I just prefer to do it like this. You push them in and get them angled right. Alright. Now then, let me... Sorry, I got distracted. I like SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Okay, straighten this out. Okay, fix the arms out. Angle the arms the way you want. Get everything into place. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Now that that's transformed, let's get down to actually like prepared. Now with most Deluxe figures and Voyager figures of this size, that it's just painted in. I'm gonna get right down to it and say already the license plate is just painted in. Although, heck, you can't even really see it too much because this piece where it folds in is blocked up. Now, robot mode, I have added my own little details on this figure with a permanent marker because, in my opinion, they make it stand out a bit more. Now, it's not really noticeable, but to make a difference, because, like, his toes are a different color than his, normal foot. So to give out that difference, even though it's not accurate, I made the toe, I just covered the entire toe black with a permanent marker. Yeah. When I transform back, I'll show you the details I made in that, but other than that, this is good looking figure. It's, quite frankly, best looking representation. I like this piece how it flips up, but the piece I like most is, with most Bumblebee figures, see, most people don't really pay attention to this because the top pieces up here are normally best. But the normal nitpick I have when it comes to Bumblebee figures is like this piece right here, the legs, the foot, the tire inside the foot I really don't care for. well, I really don't have a problem with. It doesn't bother me that much. I really never paid attention to it. But my main problem is his feet were never extended into the air. Now, this doesn't exactly do that, but the tire in the foot kind of makes it look like, kind of gives it a better view. And on here, on this outside, it does make it look like it's outside. He's like suspended in the air. Because if you remember, whenever he was standing up on his feet, he was always like, well, it was like he was tiptoed in a way, is the best way I can describe it. He was always like in the air, like a human, like a human could be able to run on, like literally under his foot when they're flat on the ground. Because the way his feet are made. It is pretty good looking figure too. It's a bit bulky up top, but quite frankly I like it like this, because this is actually the best looking. I'm not going by like masterpiece figures or anything. I'm going by just typical Children's Lease Deluxe figures and all that. This is the best looking thing for his chest in a Voyager Deluxe figure I've actually seen. It's pretty it's pretty good. Now, going down to articulation, he has gorilla arms for one. That's something I never really like in any figure. Unless it's Bulkhead. Who doesn't love Bulkhead? Well, unless it's animated Bulkhead. Prime Bulkhead, I don't care for if he has gorilla arms. He has elbow twist rotation thingy mobobber. He bends at the elbow. Like I said, gorilla arms though. These can move all the way around, but they're blocked by well, actually, never mind. They're not if you do it right. Normally, I keep them angled like this to line up with this piece, but you don't have to if you don't want to. He bends at the knee. He's triple jointed. He's double jointed. Triple joints. He bends at the knee though if you get it right. He's got his toes move around and all that, and his feet do move up and down. His head's on a ball joint, although it's severely blocked. For some reason, hang on, let me look real quick. Yeah, for some reason he has a pipe lighting piece on the back of it. On the back of his head, but on the front, his eyes. I don't know how well it's kind of coming through. His eyes are actually painted a light blue, but he has light piping on the back of his head that's a real dark blue. I don't know why they have that there. Like, what's the point of the light piping on the back if you're just going to paint right over the eyes? Then again, this figure I actually got from the dollar store. I don't know, like, how much it was releasing them, but, like, common grocery store, like, when I was younger, and every once in a while, still today, we'd go to the dollar store, and a lot of the time, I'd actually talk my grandma or my mom, into getting me, well, actually, they'd normally give me the choice unless they were low on money. Getting me something, and like every time I was in there getting a Transformer. Well, sometimes. Other times I would be getting something else because the one I normally went to, they restock on the exact same Transformers. They had Mudflap, Skids, 2 different variations of Bumblebee, Starscream, Sideswipe, some black Decepticon variation of Sideswipe, all that stuff. Yeah, I know I said I'd review the details, but I don't think I have enough time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and transform them back into into vehicle mode. So flip these up, flip this down, flip this up, come back here, bring these up, flip this up, flip this up. Okay. Take this, flip it up, fold these up.